Kojo Owusu, anapa ye mo ache mo akwa beba happy morning to you so.
Me go so. Me chi obi anso.
Atiefo jo so. Me dire se apom ye boko de.
Nyame adom.
Obo ade na se. Enne eye osagefo Dr Kwame Nkrumah. Na woda eye da ye de asi wo oba Ghana mamu a ye de asi wo se ye kai eye mampanya wodi kan a wodi oman so. Nyese wodi oman so keke. Mampanya wo bo aye ema oman enya ne fa hodie from the shackles of imperialism. Who would I say? Wadaroma.
Oh, okay. Your friend is saying, so share abako sema Nkrumah na oye the founder of the nation. Onuna or fighting for independence. Oshe right from the beginning there were other way figures. They are almost very important to the independent way struggle. Actually, I'm invited Kwame Nkrumah. I'm talking about the UGCC. And Nkrumah, after 12 years in abroad, Oba Ghana, Oba joining UGCC, and I'm no more fighting for independence. But now, Nkrumah, no kita different approach because of only radical background in socialism and Pan-Africanism. Now I imbibe ideas from Marcus Garvey, with Du Bois, in US. And not only approach for attaining independence, from colonialism, now it was a bit different. And Emma on it UGCC for impany for any clash. So a properly no money kote CPP. And the through CPP no winning election in 1951. And in 1952, a leader of government business, later prime minister. And in 1957, ODJ independence, Edema, Ghana. In 1966, and only a coup d'etat, and all these years, in history, various sections of opinions, various schools of thought are very critical on Nkrumah. Very harsh. So supported Nkrumah. Various scholars about assessing Nkrumah who say the contribution, everything. I think it's about time we need to celebrate him. Na man of that reinstating to the position he really belongs to. And then your confirmation, like your celebrity, the birthday and the achievement of Kwame Nkrumah. Na because Osha Nkrumah figure say on ordinary Ghanaian or a statesman. And Wababeye, iconic figure in African history, based on various posts, any long vision, none all for Africa. Ocean ni project, ni ideologies, any way advocacy for continental unity. Almost everything Nkrumah envisioned. Nyama ohuye, Nyama he fought for. Any Nyama oye yenyano. Time has proven his vision to be relevant. And you could see that Nkrumah was ahead of his time. And being a hero will come from your achievement. After time has tested your achievement, time has proven him right. And it is times we need to. It is not about celebrating him as the founder, as someone who attained independence for us. We need to go back and do more research because Nkrumah had idea or policies or theories or the two honoma. A bit to me, Abuayin, Amaye to my head, Akoyeni. The time, he tried to implement all those ideas and policies, but you're accepting, you're rejecting most of the ideas, you're branding in socialism anyway. You're so a dictator. What I say, yes, no, a dictator. Yes, the one party state created in 1964, na a true hash. There's no way that means or infringe upon the right of democracy.
It must have been
so
to you all.
If Obia ye 2 in 66, you destroy, you say in the BBR, and you had to go up for extra. Now you say akofa, ni body no, asan beberino in Ghana. I create a monument near there to celebrate his vision. Any achievement there, then it means, and then we need to reassess ourselves, reassess the man again, and put him to where he really belongs.
But also there is a cross section of a year individuals. One more say all of the achievements are so as a people. The blueprint was there, and Sana Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Eba to join the UGCC as the general secretary for the party. And so most of the accolades he bought Nkrumah no. And yemfa ebinsu emo the leadership of the UGCC and ankomo home penifo that party nemu sabreno, because if he had not been for them and Kanyadi and Nkrumah would have come to the limelight.
Oh, okay. When you say star argument way, even in Nkrumah's own time, na argument way, na way, na it was raining at the time. Na scholars, ni politicians, ni we were all discussing it, trying to we connect, or trying to connect the UGCC and other personalities. They played a key role. What I say in the fight for independence. But I didn't say, Kwame Nkrumah, UGCC nana invited to Ghana, and na obe joining and na UGCC for the policies, any methodology, any approach. They were having a constitution. Say it was a political party. Into now constitution, and they were saying say they prefer a gradualist approach to independence. What I say, and most of them were lawyers. Ideals, any ideology, it was a reactionary ideologist, and I know Mukita. And back out. They said they prefer independence to happen. They want the gradualist approach. So what I say, we are Gold Coast lawyers. They were more British. And Nkrumah was a radical, having a different ideology. Because Marcus Garvey were Dubois and an influence, and also a Pan-Africanist before he even came to Ghana. Now I organized in 1945. Now I organized a Pan-African way conference in Manchester. And it was a clear-cut a scenario. The UGCC, any Nkrumah party ways. What I say. Say, okay, fine. If you are radical and you prefer a revolutionary approach, you prefer self-government now, and no, you're too radical. We don't like it. So you go your way. So what I say, I don't know for me CPP no. Into for me CPP no. I don't know outlining on one concerning vision. Any on one idea how as the approach are be used to attain independence. Because also Nkrumah ideas in series. Onono had a plan for attaining independence. After attaining political independence, now I better tackle economic independence. So what I say, after say was separate CPP now separate from UGCC, there was election. Yeah, contested here, and Nkrumah winning here. So what I say, once I call election, Nkrumah winning. Waba out. So on only policies, the people of Ghana, and it was Nkrumah. Now, if you tell me, say, NPP is in power, Ghanaians may vote NPP into power. Now, say, all of a sudden, obviously, we should give credit to a party in opposition because almost started certain way a project B, and now almost some policies be by now the present government is building upon it. I think say and sounded well.
But is the argument of say the UGCC built a foundation for Nkrumah to leverage on? What do you make of that? Would it not be partially true? So if they had not invited Nkrumah to return to Ghana, what would have happened to Nkrumah? Was Nkrumah harboring the idea, say Impono Oba back to Ghana to liberate Ghana and then spread his ideals across the continent of Africa?
Yeah, say Nnamdi Azikiwe.
Yeah, Nnamdi Azikiwe, yeah.
Yes. Before saying Nkrumah Obeko US Obeko University in 1935 it was Nnamdi Azikiwe and they recommending because Nnamdi Azikiwe called Lincoln and called Pennsylvania and Howard University. And before saying Nkrumah left the shores of Ghana now Onankasa was studied the colonial problems. Already he was reading a lot. Nkrumah read widely. And now at that time, now Elomiti agree. And what college. He was only training Nkrumah as a teacher.
Yes.
And now I buy some radical ideas because we read it a lot. He was familiar with Marxist Leninist. Yeah. Before Sobeko US, now we're planning that say he will come initially, initially, say after as a young boy, I was starting school, when your scholarship for US. But at a point in time, before so UK, United Kingdom. Now after 10 years in US, now we're starting developing on only idea for the emancipation of African colonies from the British. No, not started from Latin tourist data. Until when Akwaje invited him, no catch Akwaje say, many approach, it's a bit different. I'm from the radicalist way. So, but obey take a position for the meantime to help him build upon his political dreams. In Nkrumah Nakasa, there no one ideals that or a concept. Or he was shaping and honing his own political theory. So, because when he landed in Ghana in 1945, in 1947, in Orlando here, UGCC inviting on. UGCC headquarters no ko champagne for JB Dankwa. Now okitani book dada towards colonial freedom. Now we're outlining on one vision. Any approach or they were fighting for independence. Intono who said it was a welcoming idea. He says, someone invited me there, then let me join you. So what I say? Into nobody is saying is those UGCC leaders are not to be recognized. In fact, in our history, undeniable. Thomas Mbiano talks about UGCC. Yes, because right from the beginning, it means jumping from our history. It means jumping from 1947 straight to 1957. Every historical document, historian, idea, Nkrumahist, Pan-Africanist, the independence struggle, movement, it was initiated. The original pioneers were the UGCC. What I say. But friends, someone has to start something. Someone has to build a foundation. And the others should continue. Also now, successive governments are. So are we saying they are not being acknowledged? And that's project the other governments don't acknowledge. No, you definitely acknowledge.
Well, in most cases, in the Fourth Republic, it's been a year. Obviously, politics of comparison and politics of not really acknowledging. Say the previous government, AABB, always trying to downplay the impact of the previous government. That's the thing. But Mr. Usman, I say no place. What opinion now? Kojo Owusu, a researcher and a Pan Africanist, on now to see an nutrition.